hello there. Today we're going to be talking about Newton's 3 laws. Newton's first law states that any object that is stationary or at a constant speed will stay stationary or at a constant speed unless acted on by an unbalanced force like friction or gravity. Before somebody makes contact with the ball will be at rest and will stay that way but is acted on by the force generated by Cam's foot. Once the ball is kicked and the force is applied to the ball, it will continue in its direction through the air but slightly strays away from its course because of unbalanced force of wind and also the unbalanced force of gravity that brings the ball gradually to the ground at 9.8 metres per second.
Newton's second law is constantly displayed through the sport of rugby in tackles. According to Newton's second law of motion, force equals the mass multiplied by the acceleration of which it's moving. The force of a player hitting another player can be found by multiplying his mass by his acceleration.
This means the larger the mass, the larger the force, so the bigger the player, the harder the hit. But on the other hand, the faster the acceleration, the larger the force, so the faster the player, the more powerful hit.
Newton's third law states that for every force there's an equal and opposite reacting force. So many people don't think about it, but think about the forces when you run, and your feet pushing off the ground.
Most people would say a person pushes their feet off the ground and propels themselves forward, but in reality, the earth pushes back up on your feet with the exact same amount of force. The only difference is that the earth's mass is much larger than yours, so it doesn't move forward, and you do. What propels the person is the equal force being acted upon you from the earth. The earth pushes back on the player, which in turn pushes the person forward. Although you can only see the person move, the earth exerts the exact same amount of force on the person. The mass of the earth is just too heavy for a person to move.
And that is Newton's 3 laws of motion.